Hey, thanks for being with me today. Today I'm actually in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, and it's a beautiful day here. And I just was doing some things with my family that got me thinking about some lessons that can be learned from it. We've been doing some cliff jumping, and we started out on a cliff that was about 25 feet tall, and everyone was taking their turns. As you watch people go up, some were hesitant, some just got up there and jumped, and everyone did it. And then we moved over to a big cliff that was about, I'm guessing it was 45, 50 feet tall. And my older son, he's been doing a lot of this lately, a lot of hiking, a lot of cliff jumping. He was going off one yesterday that was probably about 60 feet tall. And we got there and he just walked up and jumped, didn't look down or anything. And then there was other people there that were with us, a 20-year-old that sat there and was hesitant and didn't want to go, and finally, through whatever got him to decide to go, he jumped. Another 20-year-old that never did jump, and my 9-year-old son that jumped 4 times, I believe, and then my 12-year-old daughter that got up there and got up to the edge ready to jump and then sat down, and then got up to the edge ready to jump and then sat down, and finally we gave up and we were all ready to leave, and finally she jumps up and goes and jumps off. And the lesson that we can learn from this is, I was talking to him afterwards. I asked each one, I said, Jamari, my 9-year-old son, I said, what got you to jump? He said, well, when I was standing up there looking down, it was scary, but I thought to myself, I've done a lot scarier things in my life. And so I asked him, I said, what's scarier than jumping off a 50-foot cliff that you've done? And he said, well, I held a really big snake one time. And so I guess that's, to him, that's scarier than jumping off a 50-foot cliff. With my daughter that took so long and then finally jumped, I asked her, and she said, well, right before we were leaving, her older sister said to her, look at all those boys over there that are too scared to jump. That'd be really cool if you went and jumped. And she went and did it. And so there's a lot to be learned from overcoming these fears. And with Jamari, he jumped, and then every time he jumped after that, it was easier and easier. With Dax and my oldest son, he's been doing this a bunch lately, and he had no hesitation. And I was reading something last week about schools and professors and teachers that are having complaints from students about doing things like live presentations in front of the class because of the anxiety it causes the students. Well, that's life. There's a lot of things you're going to face in life that cause anxiety. But as you do those things and gain the experience, you can overcome those fears, and it becomes easier every time you do it. Like Daxon, he's been doing it a lot. He's been jumping off cliffs a lot. I'm sure the first time he did it, there was a bit of tension and fear in him, but now he just walks up and jumps because he has the experience. And Jamari, he did it the first time, and every time after that, it was easier for him to jump. So we need to be able to do things that make us uncomfortable. We need to be able to step outside our comfort zone, gain that experience, and grow from those experiences. So something I want to add to that is it goes right along with the lessons in the Momentum series. If you haven't taken that, go check it out, jeffheggie.com, because we talk a lot about that, building your confidence through momentum. And I just want to challenge you today. Go do something that makes you uncomfortable, that will stretch you and help you grow. Thanks for being with me today from beautiful Slide Rock, Arizona, and we will catch you again tomorrow. Thanks.